How is it going today, loyalists? Kingdom, my name's Dwayne.
My name's Jasmine.
We're Dwayne. Jasmine, we have Zoro versus
Erza.
Erza? Is that?
Erza?
Is that? Okay.
Erza.
Zoro versus Erza. Death battle. One Piece versus Fairy Tail. So I heard about Fairy Tail. I've watched a few episodes. I just never
I never watched Fairy Tail.
A couple episodes, and I was like,
I've seen One Piece, but not like every single episode. Like I've seen One Piece, like when it was on Toonami, but I usually just watch it only because I was waiting for another show to come on, like Naruto or something.
Yeah,
like that.
see, One Piece's intro always made me not want to watch it. You're like, yo ho ho ho, oh my god, I hated it. I hated it.
That made me not really watch all the episodes, but I mean, One Piece is a good show.
Yeah,
I just couldn't keep up with it.
I couldn't get. I don't know. I'm gonna go back and watch it.
I just didn't watch it because it had the name Fairy in it, and I just
she doesn't like
I like animes. Like I like mostly all animes, but not those that
you didn't like Sword Art Online. You didn't like Sword Art Online.
Yeah, not
I can't
really.
believe it. She didn't even get a chance. That was dope. That was one dope.
It's because if I see something with like a fairy or like people with like the pointed ears and stuff, I just automatically just like I don't know about this one, but maybe I'll give it a chance. Okay. I'll try to watch it.
So, but I have to, Fairy Tail was kind of too kiddie to me. Make sure you don't watch this with the lights. What he said, don't watch it with the lights off, or you go. That it used to blow me. So I was like, this is a little. But I'm gonna get back into watching anyway.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to go back because I'm running out of anime. So
yeah, right now Drifters was good. Mob Psycho 100 was great.
Mob Psycho needs to come back. One Punch Man needs to come back.
Yeah, One Punch Man's greenlit.
I wish Durarara would come back too.
Yeah, that's a mouthful right there. That was a great one. Great. When I heard they might be making a new with a new set of characters.
That one is so thought provoking. Like it's just so like.
Yeah, it's good.
Ooh,
it's great.
Yeah, but
anyway, we're talking too much. Let's dive on in.
Past, present, or future, one kind of fighter has stood the test of time. The swordsman. And today's combatants are two of the most skilled warriors to ever wield a blade. Roronoa Zoro, the fierce swordsman of the Straw Hat Pirates. And Erza Scarlet, the battle mage of the Fairy Tail Guild. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick. And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Are they gonna do it in the 8-bit too?
As a child, Roronoa Zoro dreamed of becoming the greatest swordsman in the world. But he didn't just enroll at a dojo, he showed up, challenged everyone, and then just sort of stuck around. Zoro's dojo training sharpened his natural talent with a sword, but there was one person he could never quite manage to beat.
He got a full head like mine.
They dueled a lot.
I remember
every single matchup. All 2001 of them. Damn, you think you would have got at least one in? Despite the constant defeat, Kuina and Zoro were very close friends. Together, they promised that someday one of them would become the world's best swordsman. And then she fell down some stairs and died. Which just seems like an unacceptable way for a master swordsman to bite the dust.
Right.
Does thin out the competition for world's best swordsman, though. True. I mean, that's how I became the world's best shotgun woodcarver. After Kuina's death, Zoro inherited her sword and used it to hone his skills even further.
His birthday's in November.
Leaving the dojo in search of the current title holder of World's Greatest Swordsman, Dracule Mihawk. But he immediately got himself lost. With nothing better to do, he became a bounty hunter and wandered around the ocean until he ran into a weird, stretchy pirate kid.
Yep.
You mean Monkey D. Luffy?
Monkey
brought
D.
Zoro
Luffy
onto his crew of Straw Hat
Pirates. Yeah.
He was so
worked out pretty well since Luffy was already looking to hire him anyway. Turns out Zoro has quite a reputation. At this point, he was already a master swordsman, and after fighting and training under Mihawk, his swordsmanship became legendary. He created his own fighting style, Santoryu, also called Three-Sword Style, because he uses 3 swords, one in each hand and one in his freaking mouth.
That's savage.
That doesn't seem very safe. Oh, shut up, Wiz. Badasses don't care about safety. Regardless, with the 3-sword style, Zoro can perform several unique attacks, including the Onigiri, where he strikes with all 3 blades at once. Or the Tatsumaki, where he makes a tornado dragon. By swinging his swords a certain way, he can fire compressed air projectiles toward an opponent, like with his deadliest technique, the 1080-pound cannon. And last but not least, he knows the Kyutoryu 9-sword style. Wait, did he just grow 4 more arms and 2 more heads? How the hell did he do that?
Right,
It's just an illusion, but it still somehow has physical presence.
Yeah,
Like
maybe it's so fast
with a
that
total
it does
of
that.
9 swords.
Yeah.
That's one way to put it. In addition to his skills with the blade, Zoro is able to use Haki, a mysterious power that every living being possesses, but only a select few have learned how to use. Haki, much like Neapolitan ice cream, comes in 3 flavors, and Zoro only has access to chocolate and vanilla. I don't even know. Well,
that's a good way to explain it, though.
Is observation Haki. That's vanilla, of course. Which in some ways is similar to Spider-Man's Spidey sense.
Okay,
Zoro can sense the location of other people, even if they're invisible or far away, and can also predict most opponents' attacks. Then chocolate, everyone's favorite Haki flavor, is armament Haki.
Ooh.
This lets him form an invisible armor around himself as protection, or harden his swords to make his strikes cut through almost anything. With both Haki, Zoro has been a real asset to the Straw Hat Pirates.
This look like
They've
he gonna
traveled
win.
the world and had a lot of
I didn't even see the other one yet.
Like that time Zoro fought a literal living mountain man named Pika and sliced him clean in half.
Dang.
A strike so powerful it didn't just cut through Pika, it sent his top half flying upward. Considering Pika's enormous size and approximate mass, this strike had to have been more powerful than the first ever deployed hydrogen bomb, the 11 megaton Castle Romeo. Also, Zoro's pretty damn fast. One time he moved so quickly he seemed invisible to a room full of highly trained assassins. And when the odds are against him, he'll keep pushing himself, even past the point of bleeding out. Thus, he's powered through some incredibly intense pain, such as...
What is going in his heart?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Holy shit! How the hell is he still standing after that? That's a good question.
That's why he looks so
After a battle with
savage.
Kuma, a bear man, because this is One Piece, Zoro took on not only his own pain from near death, but also Luffy's, despite being told that doing so would surely kill him. But it just didn't. And he doesn't even brag about it. What a badass. Zoro is definitely the stoic badass type, but he can't do everything. He's a sword fighter above all, and prefers to fight up close and personal. He also has the world's shittiest sense of direction. He gets lost without someone there literally reading the map for him, and could never survive on his own without his friends. You might think Zoro would be more of a lone wolf type of guy, but no. Much like how Kuina's death spurred him on to become a great swordsman, it's his friends who keep him fighting.
No.
I set sail for only one reason, to meet you.
Why you sound like Piccolo?
Your goal.
You sound like Piccolo.
You sound like Piccolo.
He kinda does.
Erza Scarlet grew up in a small rural town called Rosemary Village. It was pretty picturesque as far as childhoods go. Hold on, Wiz, I'm getting a premonition. Despite everything seeming perfect, something terrible happened. A murderous cult attacked, destroyed the city, and enslaved the children to build a tower to resurrect their evil overlord.
Oh,
wow. Young Erza was tortured, and while she may have lost an eye in the process, she also gained a friend, Jalal Fernandez. He actually gave Erza her last name, Scarlet, after her red hair. She and her buddies swore they'd escape, so Erza ended up staging a revolt and saved the other slaves thanks to discovering her latent magical powers. Unfortunately, not everyone made it out. Turns out Jalal got possessed by some spirit that made him a huge dick, and she had to go without him.
Fine, if you want to leave so badly, then I'm not going to stop you. But you'll have to go alone.
After that nightmare, Erza swore to dedicate her life to helping and protecting the innocent, and so joined the Fairy Tale Magicians Guild. Luckily for them, she possessed a great skill set for a mage. Her main thing is re-equip magic, which is basically like having an armory with you at all times, without having to lug it around. Re-equip magic allows Erza to summon her vast array of weapons and armor at will.
You have to rewatch this.
Use multiple
It looks good. Yeah, it's looking good.
I'm gonna have to give it a chance.
Without ever really slowing down. Damn, that'd be useful for all my weapons. How many is she packing? She's rumored to have access to as many as 100 sets of armor and 200 weapons.
Dang.
Nice! As far as armor goes, her go-to is the standard Heart Cruise set. But there's also the Heaven's Wheel armor, where she can send swords flying at people, the spiky defensive adamantine armor, and the Black Wing and Flame Empress armors, which have wings for flying. Don't forget her giant armor, which she uses with a lancing armor, which has a lot of spikes, and seduction armor. I'm not really sure what purpose this serves.
It's anime.
Probably to make enemies terribly aroused. Ever tried to fight with an erection whiz? Believe me, it's not easy. Right. Well, Erza claims her most powerful armor is the Armadura Fairy armor, which is very pink. These are fancy and all, but sometimes she doesn't even bother suiting up. If her back's against the wall, Erza equips her Clear Heart clothing. This enhances her speed and attack over defense, and channels all her magical energy into her katanas for a decisive blow.
I'd rather her fight like that.
She charged magic through her swords to perform all sorts of magical attacks, even mixing and matching weapons and armors to better her chances in a fight. She's also just really good at sword fighting. Actually, she's really good with a lot of weapons, including hand-to-hand. All of this makes Erza an excellent addition to the Fairy Tail
Okay, this might make me think that
she quickly became one of its highest-ranking mages and was the youngest member to ever pass the
I'm gonna go with her because she's good with hand-on-hand
gauntlet only the strongest and wisest warriors can even attempt. Speaking of achievements, she's pretty freaking strong. Don't believe me? Well, here she is, lancing a hole through a giant floating cube. This cube was about 100 million cubic miles in volume. To punch through it, Erza's lance must have dealt about 16 kilotons of force. Erza's also fast enough to deflect bullets point blank from a flintlock pistol. Good with a muzzle velocity of about 540 miles per hour. And that's without a speed boost from her armor. Right, many of her armor sets grant her stats, increasing her speed, magic, defense, etc. She survived plenty of destructive blasts, including one that blew up an island. Considering that island's size, that's an explosion equivalent to 2 kilotons of TNT.
Wow.
So she's sexy, can survive island-busting attacks, and has a shit ton of weapons. She's basically perfect. Just wish she used a gun or two. Well, she may have a vast armory, but swapping them in and out requires magic, and she can run her supply down if she's not careful. So it's just like a mana bar in those fantasy games you always play. Exactly. Though even when she's out of magic, she's still quite deadly in hand-to-hand. Like when she fought her alternate self from another parallel universe.
Wow.
You know, anime gotta make it look like that.
Less clothing. Sign me up. But when you're among the best in the guild, you get the job done, no matter the limits.
I will withstand any physical pain to protect the ones that I love.
That's what I say all the time. Oh, let's get back to this commercial real quick. Here we go. I do love 8-bit.
I do too.
Ooh.
Oh, sorry, lady. Could you point me in the way of the shipyard? I've been looking around for hours.
Oh, won it.
You're the one I'm looking for. Come peacefully and you won't be harmed.
Sorry, I'm busy. Maybe later.
Then we'll have to do this the hard way.
I told you I'm busy.
Right.
Well, I guess we're doing this now.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Damn.
God.
Whoa, what?
You're coming with me.
There you go, Scarlet.
Don't go like that, Zoro.
Trick.
Dang. Oh my God. No. Is he on fire? Oh, shoot. Oh. She got too many armors, bro.
She does.
They gonna run out eventually, though.
But I think she'll go back to that stage where she has no armor.
Yeah.
When that happens.
These got armors for days.
You are strong, pirate.
Oh, shoot. They getting it, ain't they? They destroyed that whole,
Of course.
Oh.
I don't think that's the end of it.
That's not the end of it. Of course not.
Fool. Nothing is worse than the loss of life.
Don't start crying, woman.
What?
So much for all that.
Oh.
Details.
I got detail.
I can do this. I will fight this bounty for my guild, for my strength.
Oh, putting the bandana on. Dang!
Bring it on.
Oh,
he's
the
done.
knife.
Yep.
You're not the only one who fights for their friends.
Here we go. Oh, they do a little sword. Damn!
Where the hell is that shipyard?
Jesus! Talk about a killing blow! In the past, Erza could react to projectiles flying over 500 miles
What?
per hour.
I thought she was
But
gonna
Zoro
win.
could move faster than the eye could see. U.S. Air Force tests have shown that a well-trained human eye can consistently spot and recognize an image in 1/220th of a second. So, in this case, Zoro would have had to move from point A to point B, which is about 57 feet, in 4.5 milliseconds. That's close to 9,000 miles per hour. That's more than 5 times faster than a bullet.
So I lost.
Erza didn't
Yeah,
really
you
rely
lost,
on
Jasmine.
speed
I lost.
anyway,
Oh my
and there's
God.
no evidence any of her armor magic could have helped.
I should have won
close
my
that
gut in the
weapon
beginning when they
Speaking
was
of her
playing
armor,
when I
Erza did
switched.
have more options in defense and weaponry. Unfortunately for her, she was simply outclassed and damage dealt. Erza could withstand hits of about 2 kilotons,
His speed
like the
got it.
blast which destroyed that island. But Zoro has dished out much stronger blows than that. Slicing Pika in half, for example, was equivalent to 11.5 megatons. That's about 6,000 times bigger than anything Erza has survived. And while Erza's artificial eye may have seen through Zoro's 9-sword style illusion, it couldn't prevent him from actually attacking her. She also had that habit of stripping down to clear hard clothing in a bind. Yeah, it gave her more sword power, but at the cost of less defense. This sounded like a good idea on paper, but close-range combat was Zoro's bread and butter. Erza was mostly
No.
self-taught, and while proficient with a blade, Zoro has trained
thought she
with
was
swords
gonna
all
win.
his life. Even with the greatest swordsman in the world, an up-close duel was exactly what he was
The way
looking
he killed her though, it wasn't like.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
like
A fairy
savage.
tale,
Like, he was like, alright, now where's
The
the
winner
boat?
is Roronoa Zoro.
Like, after that, it
Next
didn't
time
do
on
anything.
Death Battle.
I know, right? What's next? Ooh. I should have known. I should have known by that
yes.
song. I should have known by that
Yes.
song that, because I was like, why are they playing DMX? I'm like, I should have known. So Deadpool
Deadpool's gonna be
versus
in the
someone
next.
else. Oh, that is gonna be hype.
Oh, this is
Ah,
on
man.
my birthday.
Yeah,
Oh.
we're late to the party.
Yeah,
to
we
this
are
one.
late.
But
But
you better late than never. But
I
Deadpool.
can't wait for Deadpool.
Deadpool.
I'm already on Deadpool, so I don't
think they
care.
gonna-
I don't
you
care
think-
who he's
You
facing.
think they're gonna put it on Christmas or something like that?
Yeah, they might.
They might. We still gonna
They
react
might.
to it no matter what.
I'm
It's
on,
Christmas.
I love Deadpool, so I don't care who he's fighting. I'm on his side.
Yeah.
He's gonna win.
Anyway, guys, please comment below. Tell us what you think.
Don't forget to like,
This is guy.
share.
It's just more, guys.
Deuces.
Deuces.